Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your August new love tarot reading. So Sagittarius, we're looking at new love. Now I define new love as, of course, could be somebody new coming into your life that you don't know. It could be a missed opportunity from the past. It could be a current crush. It could be someone new that you're dating right now and it's very, very new. It could be someone you know but never been romantically involved with. So it's not about exes. It's not about someone you've already had some sort of romantic relationship with. So please do keep that in mind. So we have the Moonology Oracle here to get your opening messages, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, heavy placements, male, female, general collective reading. But welcome in Sagittarius. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And if this resonates for you, Sag, there'll be an extended reading, and we'll talk about that later at the end. All right, so what do we need to know for Sagittarius? A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Okay. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Expect powerful change. New moon in Eclipse. We got two new moons going. Well, full moons going to the new moons, but personal issue reaches resolution. The answers you need are coming. Meditate and contemplate. Expect powerful change. Interesting. Is this a missed opportunity? Or this could be a person of interest and you're planning to start dating or seeing each other and it just hasn't happened yet. So somebody, like an interest, they could be going through something, or maybe it's you going through a very tough situation, and maybe, exploring this connection or dating is kind of on hold. I'm kind of feeling that, but we do have powerful change coming in. And just kind of like a hangman energy with the meditate and contemplate energy, right? So you could be thinking about this and what's going to happen here. Okay. So let's see, Sagittarius, we have the classic Rider-Waite Tarot to do your reading. And I will mention the signs as I see them, so it can be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But over here we have Gemini, Cancer, and Pisces showing up already. So what does all this mean for Sagittarius new love? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Yeah, 9 of Wands. Somebody's struggling through something. Oh, there's a challenge and a block here. Somebody's going through a very tough time. But it looks like a leap of faith is coming. Soon there's going to be a fresh, clean slate start. Energetic reset, no baggage, a leap of faith. Okay, someone's situation is ending. So there's the powerful change, a resolution, answers coming, right? And there's the love offer. Wow, so that's pretty cut and dry. So there's someone you're connecting to where, now I don't know how you know this person. It could be any kind of situation where you definitely are interested in one another, but someone's going through a very difficult time. So the love offer or invitation or something might have been put on the table, and then all of a sudden it was delayed due to someone going through some difficult times here. With the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, that's definitely going through a very tough time. But we see it coming to an end, and then the leap of faith, and then, there's romance here, basically. Let's see, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces. So we got Pisces showing up here, and now again here. There's the Cancer energy. So someone coming rushing in here, very successfully. Oh, and there's the union. So finally happening, right? There's the stuck energy. Someone going through a very hard time. It's a new person. It's not someone from the past. Maybe they had financial difficulties, or definitely something going on where they didn't feel good enough, worthy enough, or just a very, very, and it could have been distance too. But this is also the new cycle. There they come in with that offer. Now things move forward in a positive way. That's you, Sag. Oh, there's a lot of feelings here, a lot of romance in the air. And the Sword of Truth behind it. Wow. Even the Page of Swords behind that for communication. Okay. So tell me what else is going on here in this situation for Sagittarius. What else does Sagittarius need to know? What else? Two of Pentacles. So now everything's in balance. Someone's no longer juggling a ton of stuff in the air anymore, right? No longer having a ton of stuff on their plate that they were stuck in, right? That's why they had to avoid the situation, right? And they had to kind of go off and do their own thing. But the moon is all revealing, so I don't think it was really a secret. I think, you know, there was a lot of conversations. Everything was out in the open, out in the air. Nothing was being hidden, so that's actually a good thing. So whatever they told you probably was the truth. Yeah, so there's the truth. They have the Page of Swords, communication, truth, clarity. They could be reaching out through social media in some way, text, phone calls, messages, maybe checking on you a little bit, seeing that, you know, hoping you're okay. You could still have communication. It's just that the dating aspect of it was kind of put on hold for some reason. Whatever was overwhelming, challenging for somebody, you or them, definitely that's coming to an end though. And I feel this is good news coming in, and, you know, you're going to be talking more about connecting. We have Pisces and Aquarius. 4 of Wands. Could be something challenging with the home environment, but there's good news coming in. Excitement. Yeah, someone's love on hold, romance on hold. Because for me, the King of Cups, especially, it shows it good here where they wear the heavy cloak, so they can kind of be reserved, held back a little bit. But it's all aligning now with the star, balance, healing. So there is healing here too. So somebody definitely healing over a difficult time. Somebody could have actually had somebody pass to with the Death card here, and that could have been something where, you know, your connection was put on hold, if that resonates. All right, Sagittarius. Let's keep going here. So what else do we need to know now about this interest? Now can move forward. What else do we need to know? Oh, people coming together here finally. Yeah, somebody was going through a really rough time here with the Devil, but they're moving out of that energy, moving forward. There was a lot of conflict, right? So if they would have moved forward in starting to date you while they were going through the conflict, I think it just would have been it just wouldn't have manifested right? It probably would have put a big damper on getting to know each other and the connection moving forward. Could have been something where that's all they would have talked about. They would have been really maybe not in a good headspace, depressed even. But whatever was going on, it's either ended already or it's coming to an end very soon. We got Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Things have to get into balance, into order. Then the offer comes in, the Page of Pentacles. About romance. I mean, there's definitely feelings and a romantic interest here, and the Sword of Truth behind it, communication. You know, it's just kind of a brief pause here with the Hangman, but there's definitely romance floating around big time here. King of Wands coming in, taking the lead to what? Date. 3 of Cups, courting, dating, getting to know, right? All right, Sag. Let's keep going. What else does Sagittarius need to know? What else does Sagittarius need to know? This new love. Definitely is a new love interest, romantic interest, kind of on hold. Someone's unfortunate circumstances, but that's coming to a close. Yeah, so feeling, you know, a little, maybe it felt a little bit like rejection and loneliness and stress and anxiety. Like, you know, why couldn't we just pursue, and whatever happens happens while they're going through it? But, you know, it could just be a lot of overthinking about it too. But you're going to be together, right? You're gonna date, you're gonna get to know each other, right? And there are a lot of feelings here too already developing between the two of you. And it's kind of alignment, meant to be. But it's about healing at the right time as well. We got Pisces and Aquarius here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, another soulmate alignment card. This is Sagittarius. Healing, patience, balance. So a lot of patience for the right time, right? And then communication comes in. Cupid's arrows. All confusion is cleared up. Seven of Cups reverse. About, you know, why they had to kind of retract their energy with the Queen of Wands reverse. But that strong connection and interest in each other is there with the Lovers. It's still there. Just a little bit of time, right? A little bit of time. And maybe not as much communication as you would have liked, right? Well, they're off doing whatever they got to do, working stuff out. But things are going to align here. I mean, it does look meant to be soulmates aligning at just the right time. By the way, that is Sagittarius. Okay. So we're going to do one more row with a bunch of clarifying, and then we're going to talk about the extended. But if this does resonate for you or you're enjoying it, please do like, comment. I believe you can hype too. All the good things be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right. What do we need to know here for Sag? What do we need to know here for Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles, you know, building on your connection right there. Maybe you knew them around, you know, work or work environment. It's been a little slow coming, but also this is the energy of two. Now that it's coming together, it's still okay. Take our time and not rush anything and being wise, practical, and smart. Usually this is slow, steady growth, which does cross the finish line, right? To love, yeah, you will cross the finish line to love. It's just taking some time here. Again, there's a communication. Cupid's arrows coming in. Text, phone calls, messages. Queen of Pentacle energy. Definitely could end up committed to this person down the road. Again, you may know them around, you know, your work environment of some type. Somebody could be in business, sales, or finances as well. We got Taurus and Capricorn here. All right, let's keep going. They definitely see you as someone very stable, grounded, secure. You know, Pentacle about family, tradition, values, morals, high standards. They definitely see you in that high regard. Almost like the Empress. Definitely in the very near future, very soon. Three of Wands, looking out to the future. That offer comes in. Success, victory. They could be very successful. So could you. There are a lot of romantic feelings here. We saw the King. Here's the Queen. Two people, you know, going to fall in love here. Again, the good news comes in. There is excitement, fire, passion. After not having clarity for a while here, the Queen of Swords reverse. The offer comes in. Right? And it's happy, it's joy, it's fulfillment. There's been a lot of sad, lonely energy over this. But again, racing back in here, success, victory to their Empress, right? We're just saying that. Wow, the new beginning. Empress gives birth to the new beginnings. Period of holding back, and things just weren't worked out at that time. They had to release all heavy burdens, whatever struggles they were going through, for this to align properly with that solid offer. Right? More stable, grounded energy here too. An exciting new beginning. And things are going to move forward. Fate, destiny, divine timing. The return. Eight of Cups reverse. So make sure you're getting rest now, because I think once they return as that Emperor, you're going to be busy. You're going to, you know, there's going to be a lot of spending a lot of time together, right? Getting to know each other, dating. As I think it's going to take off fairly fast, but also keep in mind to slow down when you need to with the Knight of Pentacles here. So Sagittarius, we're going to go in the extended now if this resonated for you. And we're going to take a deeper look at this person coming in. As far as a time frame, it didn't really give me one. We do have a 3 here. 3s are usually time markers for some reason in tarot, which could be 3 days, 3 weeks. We do have Taurus and Capricorn here. Well, Taurus already went by. We do have an 8, so it could be by the end of August right here. But either way, we're going to look at the deeper energies here going into the extended with this coming together. Everything you need to know. Just a deeper dive and look. Advice, guidance, just everything you need to know. So we have another tarot deck, and we have another oracle to close it out. If you'd like to purchase the extended reading, my Patreon is in the description box. You could do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. It also will pop up all around here for the extended 2 as well if you have a time finding it. And also down below in the description box is my Etsy shop, and that's going to pop up around here too if you like a private reading, many readings to choose from. Also down in the description box on my other 2 tarot channels if you'd like to check those out as well. So Sag, if this is where it ends, or I see you on the other side, wishing you the best, and I do hope to see you next time.